A new base for the OSCE in East Ukraine as the security watchdog pushes on with attempts to fulfill its mission of monitoring a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russian-backed militants. This latest outpost is in Horlivka, which is controlled by the militants. The chief monitor of the OSCE mission says that they have been far from helpful.
As you know, in the summer months, the residents of Horlivka have called for us to come here. We have been ready since over 2 months to come here. We have not been receiving the support by the so-called DPR to do so, but we hope this will happen now today, and we will spend the night here and will open that base from now onwards.
But the militants have not been the only ones causing problems. Ukrainian authorities too, says Hug, must shoulder their share of the blame. A series of checkpoints to monitor movement between Ukraine and militant-occupied areas has been credited with causing an unnecessary amount of difficulty for residents and OSCE officials.
And we've been held up for more than a reasonable amount of time at these checkpoints. And of course we see that civilians that do want to drive about freely in this area suffer the same, and they have to wait very long times, often more than 24 hours through the night in this very cold weather.
In Horlivka, opinions differ as to whether or not the OSCE's presence will do anything to improve the situation. The latest UN figures say that some 9,000 people have died in the East Ukraine conflict, which began more than 18 months ago. One resident was skeptical. She says, "I think that the OSCE monitors are deaf and don't hear anything. For instance, I was on my way to the market and they were passing in their cars. There were explosions around. Don't they understand where they come from and what it is?" Others have been more positive about the arrival of Europe's security watchdog. "I think the OSCE monitors will help. If they have come here to do something, then I think it will help." The ceasefire between Ukraine and the Russian-backed militants was renewed in September. It appeared to be having some success. However, more recent reports of daily violations have once again thrown into doubt a timeline for returning control of militant-occupied regions to the Ukrainian government.